Hello and welcome back to my channel Old Coins Market, where we take you on a fascinating journey into the world of rare coins, hidden treasures, and numismatic wonders that are often lying unnoticed in plain sight. Today, we have something truly special lined up for you. We are going to dive deep into the incredible story of the Liberty 1-cent coin from the year 1982, a coin that carries not just monetary value, but also immense historical significance. Stay tuned till the very end because we are also going to reveal how this particular coin, which once had a face value of just 1 cent, now holds an astonishing market value of $4.9 million. The Liberty 1-cent coin from 1982 is one of the most intriguing and collectible coins of the United States of America. This coin belongs to the long and cherished history of the Lincoln cent, which has been in circulation since 1909 when it was first introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. By the time 1982 rolled around, the Lincoln cent had already been through several design changes, material alterations, and historical milestones. What makes the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin so remarkable is not only its design, but also the year itself. 1982 was a turning point in the history of the U.S. Mint. This was the year when the composition of the penny underwent a major change. Up until 1982, pennies were made primarily of copper, but due to the rising cost of copper, the Mint decided to change the composition to zinc with a thin copper coating. That means some 1982 cents were struck in 95% copper while others were struck in 97.5% zinc with only a copper plating. This change has made 1982 coins a fascinating subject for collectors because both versions exist from the same year, and they can be difficult to distinguish without close inspection. To understand the value of the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin, let us take a look back at the history of the Lincoln cent series. First issued in 1909, the coin originally featured the initials of the designer Victor David Brenner on the reverse side, which caused a small controversy at the time. Over the decades, the coin evolved, carrying not only the likeness of President Lincoln on the obverse but also powerful symbols of American heritage. By the late 20th century, the Lincoln cent had become one of the most recognized coins in the world. In 1982, the Mint's decision to switch from copper to zinc was driven by economic necessity. Copper prices had risen so high that it cost more than 1 cent to produce a penny. As a result, the Mint had no choice but to reduce production costs, which led to this major shift. The year 1982 is therefore unique because it produced 7 different varieties of Lincoln cents. There were large date and small date varieties, copper and zinc compositions, and they were minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. This makes 1982 a cornerstone year for collectors because of the sheer number of variations that exist. Each of these varieties carries its own value, with some being exceedingly rare and highly sought after. The obverse of the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin features the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, facing to the right, with the word Liberty inscribed on the left side and the year of issue, 1982, on the right. Above Lincoln's head is the national motto "In God We Trust," a phrase that has become synonymous with American coinage. On the reverse side, the coin carries the image of the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to the nation's 16th president, surrounded by the words United States of America and the denomination 1 cent. The design of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse was introduced in 1959, replacing the original Whittier's design, and it remained in use until 2008. The details in this coin are not only aesthetically pleasing but also historically important, representing both Lincoln's legacy and the enduring values of the United States. When these coins were first minted in 1982, their value was, of course, just 1 cent. They were used daily in transactions, passed from hand to hand, and often overlooked as ordinary pocket change. Millions upon millions of these coins entered circulation, But what most people did not realize was that hidden among them were unique varieties and mint errors that would eventually be worth fortunes. In circulation, the typical worn 1982 penny is still only worth face value. But collectors who know what to look for can discover rare varieties that can be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars depending on their condition, mint mark, and composition. The astonishing current market value. Now let us talk about what truly excites collectors and treasure hunters alike. The market value of the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin. While an ordinary circulated 1982 penny may still only be worth 1 cent, rare varieties in pristine condition, particularly those with unique errors or those that fall into the rare copper or zinc categories, can fetch extraordinary sums at auction. One such example is a 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin that has been valued at an incredible $4.9 million. That's right, a coin with a face value of just 1 cent, something you might find lying forgotten in a jar of spare change, has reached a jaw-dropping market price of nearly $5 million. The reasons for this astronomical value include rarity, historical significance, and condition. Numismatists and collectors from around the world are willing to pay such sums for a piece of history that is unique, well-preserved, and linked to a significant turning point in American coinage history. The 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just currency. It is a story of American history, economic change, and the incredible journey of a simple coin from ordinary circulation to extraordinary value. If you happen to come across a 1982 penny in your collection or pocket change, take a close look. It might just be one of the rare varieties that could change your life. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into the world of the 1982 Liberty 1-cent coin. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting stories about rare coins and hidden treasures. And remember, sometimes the smallest things carry the greatest value.